Hello everybody, welcome to Virtual Truck Driver Daily. Today's episode is number 500, the big 500, we have made it. So today is a live mic episode. I'm not going to do live mics all that often for VTDD, but as we've hit a big number, 500, only 450 more videos that I thought I wouldn't have to make because I only thought it'd die after 50 videos, but the support has been unreal. So, doing a little live mic trip today. I'm going to talk to you in depth about some things about me and certain issues I deal with and things like that. So I'm currently in Ulm, where we left yesterday. Now I have to think as if I recorded yesterday's episode yesterday, because this is actually Thursday for me. It's Thursday for me right now, and I've had to take this opportunity because everybody's at the house. So yeah, it looks like I've got hardly any brake pressure. Yeah, so we'll just sit here, rev it a little bit. So I've actually written down what I want to say and what order I want to say them in. So I just want to say thank you to first of all, I just want to say thank you to everybody for your love and the support for the channel and for the series. It's been absolutely amazing. I know Euro Truck Sim 2 videos aren't that popular on YouTube anymore, but I'm still gonna make the episodes for a little bit longer. Hopefully I can switch to streaming soon, that is the plan, but one of the major issues, and it's the same with the editing, is I have no bedroom door. So I'll explain about that later on. If you see me looking down and to the left like this, it's because I'm looking at the little list. I've even made little cue cards as well to write down what to talk about, because I know a minute I go drive this, I'll just think about the driving and I won't remember to talk about anything else, and then I'll forget what I want to say. So I've written it down. Now I will apologise if the game is a bit too loud for... oh no, it's the retarder. Oh, I could have gone all this time. I'm going to apologise now if you can hear the game more than me. I can't change it, really, to be truthful, without changing all the headphone settings, and to be truthful, it's something I don't want to do. So we're just going to have to Mr. Pratt Tinkler. We're all clear. And ignore the dash trip that says 743 kilometres, that's from yesterday's trip. I'm going to reset it when I get the load, like I normally do. Got to remember I've got no trailer on, so I'm a little bit faster. Excuse me. Also, I'm going to apologise now if you can hear road noise outside, my fan. Even if you can probably hear the computer, because it's probably struggling today because it's really hot in this country, in little old England. So if you can hear all of that, I'm sorry. And also if you can hear the kids outside, being on half term. So yeah. So let's wait for the gate to open. Let's get hooked up and let's get chatting. It's only a little trip today. I think it's only like 300 kilometres, but I don't know how much time I'll have. So I've just gone for a safer trip. That I probably will have time for, so I can talk to you all the way instead of having to stop halfway through and then change all the settings and then come back and do a voiceover. It's just stupid. Right. So we're in Ulm and we're going to be heading to Bern, or Bien, and that's in Switzerland. Its European country code is CH. There we go. And slide. Stop. Press button. Wait for it to all its mumbo jumbo. Reset trip. There we go. It's there. I've got lots of button boxes. I'll probably put photos up with them at the end, and they're all labelled out with different various things. So it's F3 is that one, and it's 358 kilometres today. Got half a tank of diesel. I'm really trying my hardest not to keep running out, but I just forget to look at it, to be truthful, because when I was in the Merc it's got a nice little warning. So let's go take a look before we pull off. So carrying the DDS Subcontractors Agreement trailer. So Dean, you're in the 500 video, mate. You said you wanted to be. My bottle's just falling on the floor. Oh, now my other bottle's falling on the... it's going to be one of them days, I think. So yeah, This is my Renault Range T. It's a Euro 6 specification truck. Obviously it's Renault. This version is the T520 Comfort High Edition Borussia Dortmund Edition. Boom, there you go, got it all out in one sentence. Right, let's just get out of here, let's get on the road. Just sitting around and doing nothing bores the hell out of me. So, that is on the first part of the list. The list says number 1, Road to Daytona. Right, let's talk about Road to Daytona then. We're going to talk about anything and everything in this video, guys. I'm going to break the normal rule. I will be taking drinks at points, so yeah. Actually, I'm going to take one now. Right. That was green when I cleared. So, Road to Daytona is the first on the list. So back in the 1st of January 2016, I announced that I was rejoining iRacing and that I was going to do a project called the Road to Daytona. Basically, what the Road to Daytona was, it was a little... I don't know if there's a car in my blind spot here. No, it's not. The Road to Daytona was about me getting all my licenses and the various experience and finding a team and competing in the iRacing 24 Hours of Daytona, obviously. Unfortunately, June last year, we all know I had a break from YouTube for 3 months. Hang on, lag, please don't crash. There we go. I used the excuse of the windows. Yes, we did have new windows put in. Yes, I did pack away the whole setup so that the window mends can work and I won't have to worry about my equipment getting damaged. Yeah, tell that to the mic that I dropped when I got it back out of storage. But I wasn't very well one night when the window peeps had left and all calmed down. Because it freaks me out if I'm doing there's something weird in my life. If I'm not on a routine, it freaks me out. I just thought I was having one of them days. I actually turned out to be ill for a few days. Nothing hospital wise, but I did go see the GP and she did come out to see me a few times. It was then found out that I would be diagnosed with chronic fatigue syndrome, which is commonly known as ME. Obviously that freaked the hell out of me because my mum had multiple sclerosis and MEMS. Well, I can't say they're the same thing because they're not, but they're similar. So I was diagnosed with chronic fatigue syndrome. When I do this really big bend in a minute, I've even written down a cue card so that I can read what it is to everybody. Oh, we're all going to turn this way over. I have the cue card in my hand, but will we crash going around this corner? Oh, tunnel. Yeah, lights are on. Oh, no. It's a little tunnel. Pointless. Wish I had some straight pipes on the Scania then. That'd be wicked. Let's just get around this section and then I'll talk about CFS. Oh, that's pretty. Take a photo. Oh, I need to actually pick a photo for the thumbnail. Oh yeah, I'm gonna break it no matter what. Oh yes, this is gonna be my profile thumbnail, I think. There we go, put the cruise on. So, chronic fatigue syndrome. Well, yeah. It's brought on by viral or bacterial infections such as glandular fever. Well, I did suffer that, but that was years ago, like lots and lots of years ago. With Germany's can't overtake until I get within 300 metres of junction. So yeah, I'm going to come out now. There we go. So it's brought on, chronic fatigue syndrome can be brought on by many different things. You've got your viral and bacterial infections, you've got problems with the body's hormones, so a hormone imbalance, and it can be brought on by severe mental health, i.e. depression and schizophrenia and things like that. So living with chronic fatigue syndrome is difficult because it causes extreme tiredness. So when I go, sorry everybody, I've got to yawn on the video, that's when I'm doing the editing, that's why. I know a few people pulled me up on it a few times, so that's the reason why I sometimes yawn whilst doing a voiceover. I've been going for 10 minutes now. Got junction coming up. Junction or Q card? Let's go Q card first. It can make, well, let's be honest, it can make anything difficult because you're just so extremely tired. All I could compare it to is when you go to sleep and the body has an internal battery, and you go to bed and you wake up feeling refreshed and relaxed with your battery charged and you're looking forward to another day. Well, people who have chronic fatigue syndrome, I mean, that doesn't happen. They don't get recharged as a carrier. Rid of my speed, stupid car driver. Come on, my lads. Here they are. Yeah, there we go. So it can make anything really hard because you're just so tired, and then when you go to bed, you can't sleep because of the sleeping issues, the difficulty getting to sleep. Having pain-free sleep is a very big issue for me. I haven't slept without being in pain for, well, it's been 10 years now, but really bad for the last 3 and a bit. That's why this diagnosis came true, because I just thought it was something that everybody did, and then I quickly realised it wasn't, and I went and I had to sit down with my doctor. Yeah, it took me a few times to actually open up and say about it, but to be truthful guys, it's pointless. You just might as well tell your GP, because nobody's going to sit there and brand you with anything or laugh at you. But if you feel like you've got issues, you've got to talk to them, because that's what I didn't do, and now I ended up like this. So going back to the whole body battery thing, you wake up, you're feeling refreshed, you want to take on the day, you want to run a marathon. But for people with chronic fatigue syndrome and ME, it's not going to happen. So of course that then leads you on to, I have depression anyway and I have anxiety. So with having that anyway, and then the CFS and the ME is just a catch-22 circle. So how can I explain it? It's like one will cause the other, which will cause the other, which will cause the other to get irritated. So it's just a huge catch-22. Really, look at all that beautiful vistas over there. It is a catch-22, and you can't get out of it. There's no way of escape. You just got to try your hardest every day, and just try to wake up in the morning. To be truthful, yeah, it does take me a few, well, about 30-40 minutes to get out of bed. Because, like, for example, last night, I wasn't stressed. I'd been outside for most of the day. I actually didn't record any videos yesterday, so that's Wednesday. I was outside, no videos, no nothing. I even went for a trip to Euro car parks down the motorway for a little bit, because I like travelling on motorways. Don't ask me why, I'm just weird, alright? So even that didn't tire me out. I can't run a marathon to tire me out, because obviously of the pain and the fatigue, because I have chronic pain syndrome as well, but that's a crappy diagnosis. It's just there because you've got the chronic fatigue. You can't have one without the other, which sucks. This is actually very illegal, mate, because we're in Germany and on a 2-lane highway, trucks can't pass. I'm not going to flash you in, because flash doesn't mean flash in Germany. You know, you're ugly, you can pull in now, like. So yeah, I'm lucky that I found something that I really enjoy doing. I'm travelling at the speed limit. You must have magnets on. Trust me. I'm travelling at the 80k speed limit. and you've just blown past me in 10k like nothing. Anyway, that's half of our video used up nearly. Oh, 175k's to go, we're halfway. So the chronic pain syndrome, it's crappy because you say you've got it just because you've got the chronic fatigue syndrome, which it's really hard for medical professionals to work with somebody with chronic pain syndrome because their pain threshold is a lot lower. Like, I used to be able to go break my arm when I was little and still run around like nothing happened. You had to feel a little twinge and stuff, but now it's... I stubbed my toe and I was crying my eyes out last night. That's the truth. Because it really hurt, actually. It really hurt. My toe went blue and everything. It was hilarious. Excuse me. So yeah, that's chronic fatigue syndrome, and that's what I live with. That's why I yawn through the videos. This is why sometimes I'll sing if I'm singing during a video, and that is because I'm fully concentrated. It's always been a thing of mine. Are you gonna let me out? Yeah, thank you. Just give you a little... There you go. Thank you. You're a nice Swiss person. Thumbs up to you. Yeah, I forgot where I was now. Ah, no. Sorry if you're experiencing the frame rate drop. I don't actually know what's going on currently. I think I might have the load order a little bit wrong in Mod Manager. Anybody comes up on the side now and you're just going to get your nose cut off. There we go. Job's good in. This, what's next on the list? It says, why do I do VTDD? It's something to do because I'm bored, frankly. I come up with it one night. Obviously, it's been well documented. I used to do online console racing because they've got a split console and sim racing apart. They're not the same, even though they are. But I used to do console racing. As you could tell, way back, the first few videos on my channel were me driving in fours, racing in fours and testing and things like that. Obviously then quit the racing. I've been doing ETS. I was at Swift for 4 years and I've been at night for 2.5 months. So we're looking probably about 5 years ago I quit sim racing, console racing, sorry. I had a mental breakdown one night, frankly, and I had enough. And I had enough of being pooed on from height and people changing the rules to suit their own way they play. So I quit. Didn't tell anybody. It's just it all happened at once, and I was like, you know what, sorry, I'm done. Can't be done with this hassle. And then obviously I was mentally unwell as well. Zurich, no, I don't want Zurich. I want Boone, whatever it's called. I want to go there. So I quit. I didn't do YouTube for about a year. Then I started uploading some DVR uploads from my Xbox One of Battlefield kills. Excuse me. CFS. Just that CFS at work right there. Oh god, oh, tunnel. Please let's say we got there. That's one of my favourite places. So I decided to do me filming myself playing Euro Truck. It took me 10 days to actually pluck up the courage to post the video online. It's VTDD number 1 should have been released 10 days before it was. It took me 10 days to build up the courage to post it, and that's a true story. Didn't think I'd be here at video 500 to be truthful. To be absolutely truthful, I didn't think I'd be here for episode 50, let alone 500. So, oh, I'm looking up the Gotthard. Oh, it's over there to the left. I've got letter written on my hands, so I know which is which. Because I forget sometimes. So yeah, I was sitting in bed one night and I was just like, gonna do a daily upload series called VTDD. I used to get when I did go to school. when, and there's another story behind that, but I'm still not ready about that yet. When I did actually go to school, I might as well let this long queue of cars past, and I really. Oh no, I have to come out again. Sorry guys. I am so sorry. I'm gonna say my lot, and that's because I forget where I am. So I was sat in bed one night and I was just like, do you know what, I'm gonna do a daily upload series on YouTube called Virtual Truck Drive Daily. Boom. Done. That's literally the whole thought process that went into it. Didn't know how to make a thumbnail, didn't even know how to edit at that point. It was just literally, I was dragging the MP4 shadow player file straight and just putting it on YouTube and waiting the 3 hours for it to upload. Excuse me. So the last thing I do before I turn the computer off is I go and upload the next day's episode. That's a habit I've got into. So number 3 is Swift tonight. It's been reported that me and Swift fell out. We never fell out. I left because I felt all the options were exhausted for me there, and I wanted a change. A few friends got in contact from various. I had loads of. I'm not bigging myself up here, but I had a lot of VTCs asking me to join them, and I said yes tonight. Knight had been asking me for 6 months. If you don't believe me, message Will Houston, he'll tell you exactly how long he kept asking me for. It was about 6 to 8 months, something stupid like that. And one day I said yeah. Simple as that. I've got another cue card. Oh no. Break. That was close. I was just too busy trying to get this cue card. So I also forgot to talk about something else. I was last year during the Windows, I was also diagnosed with fibromyalgia. Yeah, that is epic. What that is. Basically, there's a lot of things that cause fibromyalgia. Death of a loved one, severe traumatic experience, things like that. I know what caused mine, and it's a thing I'm neither going to talk about, that I'm not ready to. It causes, all I can, because obviously without, I can't explain the first bit without telling you what it is. I'm not telling you what it is, that's that. So I can tell you what it causes. It causes an abnormal chemical count within your head. So the chemical imbalance in your brain is wrong, and it's well off, which then goes back to the catch-22 of the CFS, because that also needs, and your boom, I'll just drive around, sorry. I wanted to go left. Hey, I'm not stopping. Oh, I got fine. Sorry, if I get fine, I'm fine, mate. I'm gonna keep going. Simple. So it could cause abnormal amounts of chemicals in your. What do you do? What? Get off the curb and stay on the road. Causes, like, I think you've guessed, it causes abnormal chemical balances within the brain. I'm going to try and attempt to read the second one. I swear to God, please. Oh my God, I do want to lights to change so that AI could come on. Oh, Dean's got a new truck. I'll have to rib him about that. It also, fibromyalgia also affects the way that your brain, your spinal cord and your nerves all talk to each other. So somebody could literally say, James, did you ring for me? I'll be doing something else, I'll totally forget about it. It's not because I'm lazy and I can't remember, well, it's because I can't remember, but I'm not being lazy. It's just I can't remember things, simple as. Also it doesn't help that I've got some ear issues, so that doesn't help at all. I'm going to put power brake on. There we go. I'm going to take a quick drink. So yeah, it's all a big catch-22 with me. Per night, I take £100 worth of tablets, and that's £100 is in sterling, not weights. That's money. a day. It's like 100 quid a day, and that's before the pain. You gonna stay green? Wait, stay green. Round of applause. What's next? BVB. We all know I like Derby County. I had a season ticket of Derby County. I'm not going to sit here and slag them off because they'll just get their lawyers onto me. But I found some things out and I decided not to renew my season ticket a few years ago. I gave them a second chance and it was still the same. They promised that it changed, but they didn't. So I'm going back to a team that I've loved since 2009. And that's the truth. That's how long I've liked Dortmund. It's exactly when Klopp got there, because all I knew about Klopp was he's this German bloke, loved football, super passionate. I was like, I checked him out. I liked Dortmund. You know, the two just fell in love. I put a back seat on that because obviously Derby's my local team. If anybody says Burton Albion, they're already a slap. It's actually quicker and cheaper for me to get to Derby, which is 4 more miles away than Burton is. That's what I'm saying on that one. Let's see if we can get in without having to use the lean out camera. So, I'm a Borussia Dortmund fan. I'm officially a Borussia Dortmund fan. I never officially was a Derby fan. I liked them, but supporting them, no way. Anyway, I'm not a supporter. I'm a supporter of Borussia Dortmund. Which then ties in with the second question of... Then ties into the second question of am I going to Dortmund, and that is written as number 6 on the list. Yes, I am. I just need to wait back. I just need to wait to hear from the medical people. Shall I write this down in my book? No. All I'm going to write is just live mic episode in it. Excuse me. So, yeah, I'm officially a Dortmund fan. I'm planning on going to Dortmund. Just need to wait for these assessment people because I appealed the decision because they said I wasn't. They wouldn't recommend me to go. They say I can't go, obviously, but hashtag appealed the decision. Let's go for another short load. That's not short. That's got rear steer. That's got liftable axles. Oh, I could just head home. Yeah, let's go home. I want to try to go home via Germany. I want to go this way through Mannheim and Köln and Eindhoven. Oh, I can't be bothered. I might as well stay, haven't I? Let's go there. So I'm going to do another trip in this video. Not fully though, because I don't plan on staying on for much longer. It's been half an hour already. Actually, do you know what? I'll kill for tomorrow and then I will actually end the video. So, I know this is going to be cringy to watch back, and I know it's probably going to be cringy for you guys because it feels proper cringy doing this video right now. Well, at least you get to see by tomorrow's video, where I'm going tomorrow. Actually, I might be in the yard actually. Let's just double check. You watch, this is the yard it's in. Yeah, it is. Intact to Birmingham or to Claremont. Let's go to Claremont. Sod it. Oh, there's a trailer there. I would not have seen that. So yeah, that's me. This is probably going to be cringy really badly, and I do apologise for that. But I hope you enjoyed this little special episode. I just want to say thank you to everybody for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow. Let's just get hooked up so you all know I'm definitely going to Claremont for tomorrow. So, oh, no, that was a bank. There we go, that'll do. Yes, done it. So, I'm gonna sit in my little cab. Let's just turn that off for a minute. Reset trip before I forget. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell. If if anybody's got any questions, then post them down below and I'll answer them as much as possible. But thank you all for watching. I hope you did enjoy this very cringy live mic episode. And this is why I don't live mic anymore, guys, because I can't concentrate properly. But what I want to say is thank you to everybody for the love and the support these last 500 videos. It's been absolutely amazing. And as I said at the start, I'm still going to do the YouTube videos, but there could be a possibility I will be going to streaming videos at some point. Not in the near future, I'm talking sort of like down in the autumn way. So, thank you everybody for watching. Now I've just got to get to August the 1st with uploading every day. And I've uploaded every day for a year then, from the 1st of August. So yeah, it's going to be fun. Cheers for watching, guys. Take care.